Good afternoon, everyone, and to the entire Bicol University, to our students, faculty, and administrators, a pleasant afternoon. It's been an honor to be invited again to your prestigious university, and it's been a while since I was there. And in behalf of our organization, the National Coordinating Body of UNESCO Clubs in the Philippines, headed by our chairman, Dr. Serafin Arviola Jr., I would like to congratulate you for your endeavor and effort to commemorate the celebration of the International Earth Day 2022. It's really time for a change, a political change to really take care of our Mother Earth. We have to be unified. We have to do our share, our effort to be able to gather what has been left and leave something, leave the Mother Earth for our future generation.
I would like everyone to attune to the unlocking the concepts such as sustainability education or the greening program, education for sustainable development, which has to do with the climate change and risk reduction management, the importance of ESG and its impact to learners, school, curriculum, and humanity, the skills or the green skills, and the global citizenship education. Why are we always talking about 1.5 degrees Celsius? Given that the global temperature now is currently rising by zero point 0.2 degrees Celsius, or sometimes it becomes negative, positive zero point 0.1 degrees Celsius per decade. So human-induced warming reached 1 degree Celsius above the pre-industrial levels around 2017. And if this pace of warming continues, would reach to 1.5 degrees Celsius around 2040. This means that we are in trouble. Warming in many regions have already exceeded 1.5 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial levels. This would mean that in science concept, the higher the place, the thinner the air, that means the colder the air. But if it's already exceeded above the pre-industrial levels of 1.5 degrees, that means it's so hot at the bottom. And that means our land base is getting warmer and warmer. So the climate change represents an urgent and potential irreversible threat to human societies and the planet. And since on December 2015, the aim is pursuing efforts to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius. And the current climate emergency and the other environmental sustainability crises are the product of human behavior. We are simply the killers of our environment. Where we are now, according to the International Panel of the Climate Change, they warn us that at the moment, to contain the effect of the global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius until the end of this century at least, we need rapid, far-reaching, and unprecedented change in all aspects of all society, addressing the environmental changes and not only that, revisiting the complex mix of social and economic issues such as inequality and poverty, because all these things encompasses and entwine with the global warming that we are experiencing right now. We are now in battle for our lives, but it is a battle that we can win. If we start small, that can lead to big changes in our school when the moment is right and if the community is willing. What is a green school? According to a definition of the Center for Green School.org, a green school is actually a school that creates a healthy environment conducive to learning while saving energy, environmental resources, and money. And that would mean it will entail us a lot of training, integration, and conditioning. Conditioning our students so that we can develop a habit of sustainable development. Nowadays, people are so endowed with money without even thinking what would happen in the environment. Everyone is running after popularity. Everyone is running after success without having been thinking our world. So So what's happening now is we keep on development using the technology or the onset of technology. We keep on building infrastructures, manufacturing cars that emits carbon, also computers, and so on and so forth, without having been giving importance to the effect to our environment. And for this moment, we have to create an awareness, not just an awareness, but really take an action to be able to sustain the development. What's irony of the development is the environmental degradation. Sustainable development, as it has been defined during the 2015 summit in Geneva, means the development that satisfies the needs of the present without compromising the capacity of future generations. So we have to give something for our children in the future. But because if we continue on degrading and wrecking our environment, nothing will be left to our future generation. And how to achieve sustainability? There are five ways to do that. Environmental education and awareness program, and that is our main roles as educators. And we also have to sustain our lifestyles because it is our lifestyles that dictates a lot to degrade our environment. And we should also be eco-friendly, and we have adopted a method that is eco-friendly in terms of agricultural system. We have also to take care of our natural resources and prevent the use of chemicals much as possible.
With that, congratulations again and good afternoon.